My name's Nyak and I'm a volunteer here with the UK UG. I also run an Oracle e-Business Suite consultancy, and I'm here with Arian and Stijf. Arian's an Oracle e-Business Suite consultant based in the Netherlands, and he specialises in Oracle workflow, performance and security. Now, Arian, we're here to talk about BPEL, and BPEL's new for a lot of people out there and a lot of customers. And let's spend a few minutes talking about, we're at Oracle Workflow now. How do we get from Oracle Workflow to BPEL? What does that mean to us?
There's not going to be any conversion, there's not going to be any upgrade tools. The only thing to make life a little bit easier is that Oracle will migrate little by little. It is not going to be that, okay, Oracle announces from the next release on, we don't do anything with workflow, all your workflows are desupported and not used anymore.
Yes, yeah.
You can expect workflows little by little to be converted, well not converted, but replaced with BPEL technology.
I see.
So you will have time to catch up with those.
So all of those vanilla workflows that are currently inside the e-Business Suite, Oracle are migrating those all to BPEL?
That is up to the product development teams, and I think every product development team will consider which workflows will go to BPEL or if there's another technology that might be better suitable. I see,
yeah, no, interesting. And so at the moment in 12.1 we've got workflow and BPEL. Do you have any sneak previews of what's coming in 12.2, or is are we going to still have both, or?
Well, not much more than you do.
You can tell us.
Well, the only thing I know is that Oracle will still support workflow. They even made a number of improvements to the workflow engine, which is good news for us.
Yeah.
At the same time, they're also going to put in more BPEL processes. So there you see the future for the next few releases. We will have and workflow and BPEL.
Yeah.
And over the next few releases, we will see which product teams favor which products and which direction they will be heading.
Yeah. And Oracle Fusion is the Oracle Workflow product. Can we expect to see that in Oracle Fusion, or?
No.
That is okay.
That's a definite no.
That's a definite no.
Out of the question.
Yeah.
The reason is very simple. Oracle Fusion Applications is designed to be a suite based on open standards, open technologies. And Workflow is a proprietary product. Right. So it will not make it into the Fusion applications.
I see, and I like the way you answered that question, because it really gives us an understanding about why workflow is being replaced by BPEL, removing those proprietary technologies to something much more service orientated.
Yeah. Yes, it is really about open standards. The BPEL is really an international open standard. It would be possible to replace the whole BPEL process manager, that is the component that runs the BPEL processes, with BPEL process manager from another supplier.
It would be possible?
It would be possible.
Interesting.
There's just one catch, and those are the extensions that Oracle built into the BPEL product.
I see.
When you use BPEL with EBS, you get EBS-based extensions. So you can call the APIs from EBS immediately. You get some security from EBS automatically. All those things.
So it's pre-integrated into the product.
Yes.
But if you wanted to use another third-party BPEL, you could do it, but you'd have to do all that integration yourself.
Yeah. But it is possible. It is an open standard. So if you already have SOA architecture in place with a BPEL process manager, you can still use that one and integrate EBS with your current existing architecture that is not Oracle-based.
And if we take that example, so let's say we're working with a customer that already has a service-orientated architecture, and as such they've already got another third-party BPEL engine. What would they do when they want to interface with e-Business Suite? Because they've got the choice to use their own third-party engine, or what other options do they have?
You can also put two architectures next to each other.
Right.
It is an option, but I wouldn't advise it because SOA architecture, the BPEL process manager is really the heart of the architecture of your whole infrastructure. Yeah. So having two of them is like having two infrastructures, like putting two networks in your office.
So that's a no-brainer. Oracle Business Suite, you're going to use Oracle BPEL, but would you then use it to interface with another third-party BPEL, or would that be an opportunity to maybe simplify that part of the architecture and just use the Oracle BPEL engine?
If you would ask Oracle, they would say it's a no-brainer. You use Oracle BPEL Manager.
What about if we ask you?
Yes, I think when you look at real life, there will be a mixture, but quite a number of customers will probably use a third-party BPEL process manager.
Okay. Yeah.
Could take the extra effort. Like it's not impossible to connect e-business suite with a third-party BPEL process manager.
Right. So you see that being a viable option?
Yes. You just have to do a bit extra work. You don't get the nice add-ons that you would get with the Oracle BPEL process manager. Yeah. But the business suite for several releases now has had the XML gateway for interfacing with web services. So you can connect through the XML gateway with any SOA architecture that you have in place.
Gotcha. Yeah. Arian, we've covered a lot. Thank you very much. We've been privileged to have your expert opinion here today. Thank you.
You're welcome.